Alright, Mr. Ford, get your tie.
Is it not? Is it up?
It's pretty much up, sir.
Should it be more? Fine.
It's fine.
What they're gonna ask me? What have I even done? Have I done anything? Be honest with me. Have I done anything? The guy holding the camera? Have I actually said anything to really upset the city? Or have my actions actually constituted anything I've been given?
Mr. Ford, your KFC is here.
Oh.
It's a 12 piece
Is it-
with medium-sized
Is
gravy
it the 12 piece?
and medium-sized fries.
That's not mine then. I got the 24 piece. I asked him to paint the walls green. Can you just tell me how I look from the side? Is it thinner? Is it thinning?
I think it's all good, sir.
Joining me now is Mayor of Toronto, Rob Ford. Hi, Mayor.
Hi, Lauren.
Nice to see you. Now, with everything that's been going on recently, I want to ask you, how are you today?
I'm alright, but I think the bigger question is how is the rest of Toronto? How are the people of Toronto doing after all of this? And it's been a really difficult time for me in terms of everything. But it's slowly getting better, and I can assure everybody that I'm completely okay, and that nothing you've seen on the media is a direct interpretation of who I am, but rather just mere parts of it. And it's just unfortunately the bad.
So I want to ask you now, Mr. Mayor, how much of all these things that the media is saying is true, and what about the people and what they're saying? I mean, I gotta ask you, are you an alcoholic? I mean, are you a drug addict?
Metaphor. Hey, how are ya? What's good, cuz?
Good. How you doing, Doc?
You doing, man?
Good.
Got
Thanks.
the stuff?
Do I have the? You have the stuff.
Yeah, got you. This is called African Lion Safari.
Is this marijuana?
No. Yep. There you go.
Oh,
There you
boy.
go. There you go.
That was good. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the best way to start that is probably by defining an addict. And I think the best way to describe one is one who consistently uses a substance and abuses it. Not to say that's something that I fit in the category of, I don't think so. I think that's wrong. But have I done crack cocaine before? Yes, I have. Have I been to a strip club and snorted cocaine? Yes, I have. Have I smoked marijuana? Yes. Have I been in a drunk stupor on several occasions, possibly hitting people in the process of my drunk tirade? Yes, that is also true. But to say that I'm a bad person because of all those things, does that make sense?
But people are saying that you constantly do it, that you repeatedly take drugs.
Yes.
If you repeatedly take
Right.
drugs and you're repeatedly drinking,
Then I guess that's an addict, yes.
So you're an addict?
No,
How? But if you're repeatedly taking drugs, are you not an addict?
no, but I'm not repeatedly.
But you just admitted now you repeatedly take it.
I didn't. No, I said I have before, but I don't continue to.
So how long have you been clean for?
Probably a day or two now.
Mr. Ford, what I don't understand is you don't like the Canadian media, and the Canadian media as of now is reporting what you're doing and what you're saying.
I think that's, I'd like to just stop you there for a second. I think that's wrong to say that I hate the Canadian news media. See, this is the problem with the Canadian news media, is because you put words into my mouth. I never said that I dislike the Canadian media, yet that is something that's being said right now. How come is that? I don't understand how that is something.
Well, we're not putting words in your mouth. We're just telling you what you told us. We're just reminding you of what you're saying. I mean, sir, you're contradicting yourself a lot.
Have I said, word for word, that I hate the Canadian news media? Have I said that?
No, but you did say we spin a lot of stories.
Yes, because it's true. Like this one, it's a very good example.
But how is it spinning when we bring up your own quotes? What you said exactly word for word.
What, that I said that Asian men are the hardest working people and that they're gonna run the country?
Yes, exactly.
Welcome to 2013.
Sir, do you realize that some of the things you say are very contradictory?
True, yes, I do realize they're very true,
And
absolutely.
ignorant?
And ignorant. I don't think ignorant is a word to describe it. I don't think that is something that classifies what I say. Ignorant is definitely not one of those words.
So would you agree it's contradictory? A lot of things.
Absolutely not. I think everything I say is completely true and it's justified.
Well, why do you jump on the Canadian media when they prove to you that it's contradictory? I mean, you didn't really acknowledge a lot of that. You just kind of shake it off and say, well, we're up to our own agenda.
I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this is f***ing bullshit. We can't say that on air, can we?
No, you can't.
Okay, well I'm gonna say that it's f***ing bullshit. And because I'm really tired of all of this.
There's kids watching.
That's fine. Those kids can listen to it then. What I'm saying is that I am sick of you people putting words into my mouth and making me seem like a bad person. I am Mayor Rob Ford. I have done nothing wrong to this city, and I will continue to be the great mayor that I am today and was before all of these allegations came to the forefront. I'm done talking about anything with people like you and just anybody that's
We're just asking
associated.
the
That's
questions.
fine. You can ask the questions. I will not answer them. Can I talk to my own camera? Let me talk to my own.
Yeah,
Let
please.
me talk. City of Toronto, this is Mayor Rob Ford. You have nothing to worry about. I am completely all right. Everything is under control, and I will continue to be the great mayor that I was and always will be. Thank you.
Where are you going? We're still in the middle of the interview.
I'm pretty sure it's safe to say the interview is done. I don't think
No,
we're going to continue it anymore.
We could still do this.
No,
Like, what's going on right now?
Until you're ready to actually ask me real pressing questions, not the same ones that every other person in the Canadian media has asked.
It was
me,
no different.
then exactly. That's
You
right.
haven't addressed it.
Sir, I have. And the fact that I'm even calling you sir right now is embarrassing because you are not a sir. Hi, this is your mayor of Toronto, Rob Ford. There have been a lot of things happening in the last few weeks that maybe it's time I've cleared the air on and things of that nature because my image has taken a toll, okay? And the people around me tend to think that have become a bad person or that I'm uninvolved in politics or that I am unable to control myself, but I assure you, nothing could be farther from the truth. I am completely sober. I have complete control over my own thoughts and my actions, and you can trust me completely to run the city as a mayor. No, these allegations are false. I have never once ever said anything bad about the Oriental race. I have never said anything that connotates anything negative towards them as people.
It's your crack and cocaine story that's going all over Canada.
I have never, I can't comment, but I have never smoked crack cocaine.
You said that 6 months ago, and in a
This
press
is true, I
conference,
haven't, I haven't smoked it.
but you admitted that you smoked it.
Yeah, no, I did smoke crack cocaine. It was in a drunken stupor, I did, yes.
But you just said you didn't smoke crack and cocaine, and
Yes.
now you're saying it.
I did smoke crack cocaine. Well, let me tell you something about your people. And they've taught me one thing. If it's anything, it's hard work. And trust me when I say this, that you Asians as a race are going to take over everything. My job is no longer going to be run by Mayor Rob Ford. It's going to be Quaron or Bongha down the street, whoever it is.
What does Oriental people have to do with crack and cocaine, sir?
More than you even understand. My father was Asian, my mother was Asian, and because of that, I could never be racist. I mean, does that make sense? Yes. Unfortunately, I have used crack cocaine once as a result of a drunken stupor. So never again, or never would I even consider using it again recreationally.